Hello everybody, welcome to another thrift store pickups video. Went out for the first time this week. I haven't been out yet until today. Ran to the Goodwill bargain bins early in the morning and made it over to the half price day again at Community Aid. Let's get this big guy out of the way, a little bit of room. Found this interesting vintage Sweet Valley High board game. Been finding a few vintage board games lately, complete, some Star Trek, Honeymooners, that kind of stuff. Interesting. Especially ones that I never knew existed. So this is, can you find your boyfriend in time for the big date? I hope so. Better be a looker. And then some books, and then found some DVDs and that kind of thing. Books are stacked next to me there. So we have, from J.K. Rowling, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, the original screenplay, in basically new condition. A lot of these were from the bargain bins, so like 25 cents or less, depending on weight. Found a few things in Goodwill, main room, not very much, and then all the half-price books and DVDs and stuff, so that was really good. And Stephen King, and we have Gerald's Game. Never heard of this one before, hardcover. Never heard of that one. Some Goosebumps. Sadly, it's Horrorland, not the original run of Goosebumps. Those are the ones I always look for. Those are the ones we always want to find, but sometimes you find some Horrorland. And as long as you get them for like a quarter or less, they're worth grabbing. Same thing with these, the Dork Diaries. They don't go for a lot. It's 2, 3, and 5. But again, they're the kind of thing that if you can get them cheap enough, they're worth getting. There's always that boundary where it's like, all right, is it cheap enough? And then we have The Witch's Daughter. This will be a good like Pengo book. And 3 of these. I've sold some of these before. The Mortal Instruments books 2, 3, and 4. Could not find number 1, sadly. City of Ashes, Glass, and Fallen Angels. Sold a lot of like 5 or 6 of those, I think, before. One random Desmond Puckett Makes Monster Magic, number 1, whatever that is. We picked up another one in this series recently, so we can put all those together. That's worth grabbing. And some older Terry Pratchett. Some older Pierce Anthony. I found some Terry Pratchett, but they were in too bad condition to pick up. But Pierce Anthony, Ogre. Really cool when you find these older hardcover ones. The artwork's always interesting. They're always worth picking up more. Is from the early 80s, and that was 82. Centaur Isle, and then Children of the Lamp hardcover, and Good Old Days, Live It Again, 1942, featuring the best of the Saturday Evening Post. So some good, just kind of random stuff there. And one random game, it was like 5 cents, so that was worth, 5 cents otherwise. But DJ Hero for the Wii in just a generic GameStop case. The disc is perfectly good and that cheap. Law & Order Special Victims Unit, the second year. This is in the bargain bin, so maybe like 25 cents. That was worth getting on DVD. Then we have from PBS Home Video. These are usually pretty good. The American Experience line, a lot of those. I have a few of these documentaries from PBS. A lot of those are really, really good. So you have The Donner Party. Actually, might watch that before I put that up on the store, because those are pretty consistently good under the American Experience label. Romeo and Juliet, the only Romeo and Juliet that I will ever watch with Olivia Hussey. Definitely, I think, the best version ever. From the Fox Film Noir collection, we have Laura. And includes some special features, extended movie version, commentary, 2 different commentaries. And then has multiple documentaries and the original trailer. Really, really cool. So there's a lot of extras. That's always worth checking out. And I never knew this even existed, but found it for cheap, so grabbed it for the store. The complete first season of What I Like About You. Amanda Bynes, I pretty much only know from Nickelodeon, which is a bit younger, so didn't know that was a thing. And this is still brand new sealed, so that was worth grabbing. But we have American Indian Collection, and it looks like it's a bunch of documentaries, but it's a sealed box set, so that's worth grabbing. And a couple other random things here. We have Power Rangers Ninja Storm, Looming Thunder. Never saw any of that. I don't think I actually know. Ninja Storm, I think I saw an episode or 2 of that randomly with my little cousin. We have Tripping the Rift, the movie. I never knew there even was a movie. That was okay, raunchy, sci-fi, like comedy series. I watched a couple episodes, I think, when it first came out, because the previews looked like it might be interesting. Never get into it, but apparently it was a movie. Some more Perry Mason, the Raymond Burr, and this is Season 3, Volume 2. And I have to look because I know we have a copy of Season 3, Volume 1, and I don't think it's sold yet. So if not, I'm going to have to add that, put those together. Don't think so. And one find for me today that was kind of interesting. I'll have to compare this to my version and see, which one I want to keep or what's going on. But this is Planet Earth, the 4-disc collection. And this is different from, I have the BBC version of this same documentary series. It's the same thing. And mine is narrated by David Attenborough, and this one is Sigourney Weaver. And it's a different release, but, it looks like it's basically the same exact thing, just different narration. So, I don't know, I'm going to check that out and see which. And my version, one of the discs definitely is having some playback issues, definitely some disc rot. So we'll see, maybe if this is in better condition, maybe I'll end up keeping this version. We'll see what goes on, or maybe even combine them and make my own, depending on which narrations and things I like better. So that was cool. I don't see HD DVD very often, and generally when I do, it's always a Warner, or it's just something like one of the Bourne movies. I always see those everywhere, and they're worthless, and I don't really care about those. So cool to find at least something interesting on HD DVD. So that was pretty good for one morning out. Hope you guys are having a great week. And if you missed it, I did put up just over the weekend our updated look for 2022 of our Nintendo Switch and our PS4 collections, the big current systems that we both like and collect for. So those are the ones that actively grow every year. So I put those up, and still within the next few weeks or whatever, I'm going to end up doing the big update for the Blu-ray collection. That'll take a while. That'll be a big video. Depending on how long it is, might even be in parts. So we'll see. Look forward to that.